let's see, I started working on this like 3 weeks ago. And since then, my daughter's in FFA. We've done trap shoot. We've practiced tractor driving or backing one day. What else? Been to a funeral. I've had family in the hospital. Nothing major, but painful. What else? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, school board meetings, and the list goes on. Anyway, every once in a while when I do come out here, I do check this PTO, and it has been like dry. Now, there is a stain here. This paper towel has been sitting here just like this, and nothing has dripped out, and this is where the leak came from. I mean, the first time I did this, right down here, the teeniest amount of, it's just barely wet. I mean, you can hardly tell. I did have a small drop sitting right here, and that's this dark oil here. It was sitting right here where this seam is. So I don't know if my silicone gasket, well, that doesn't make sense either, because I didn't take this apart. So maybe the gasket in here is, maybe this gasket here is weeping a little bit, because I put the silicone gasket here. So it's possible, but nothing ever dropped on here on this paper towel in the last 3 weeks. Nothing. So I call that a win. Anyway, so I think I need to tighten that up. Matter of fact, here in a few minutes, I got to go get my daughter from the school after a FFA meeting. So again, we don't want to tighten this too tight because you don't want to screw up the threads on this nut. That's snug. You want to keep pressure on the threads. So you don't want to mess those threads up. So that's tight enough. Okay, that is the last of the nuts and washers. Now we need to, I need to be able to reach it or find it with impact, which it's right. That's one. You can find it blind. Oh, almost. That's two. Okay, I'm gonna have to come around your sided. I can feel it, and three. Doing it by braille. Four. Okay. Well, we fixed it for the second time. And this time, so far, no leaks. I don't have a use for it to put the run anything onto PTO. Again, the gas tank is unhooked. It's empty. I got to keep working on that in the next video. So I can't start it and even operate the PTO. Just to spin it and see if any oil ends up working its way out. If it does, I will tighten that packing nut and then reset the Allen nut or the set screw. Torque and tighten the jam nut, and then set screw on top, that little one. Yeah, we'll back that off, tighten the big one, and then we'll tighten the small one, and then we'd spin it again. But we'll do that later. So the gas tank is drained. Still some fuel in the fuel bowl, a little bit in the filter, but it's drained for the most part. Unless there's a little standpipe on the inlet. I don't think there is. We'll find out. As soon as you start moving the tank, it might start dumping gas out. But next step is we need to disconnect the fuel line. We need to take the hood strap off right here that holds the back of the hood on. Got to unclamp these. This is supposed to hinge, rotate up. It's got the great big piano hinge there. Oop, bouncing you all over the place. Gotta undo. Oh, there. We got to do that side. That's froze shut. It moves in this area, but not so much here, and a little bit of movement here. But we got to get the air cleaner off, which I think that comes right off, just like that. Set that there. The muffler, it's got to come off. That's not going to be so easy. I think there's a clamp in there. So we'll get the clamp off, we'll get the hood off. Again, the fuel line, tank strap. There's a bolt here, or a nut here. There's one on the other side. And then if I swing you around over here, like that, there's 2 bolts. One, and where's the other one? 2. So 1, 2. Then we can take the tank off, and I got something for the rust inside. We'll get into that later, but yeah, you know, you watch motorsport channels, car repair, watch other YouTubers, and you learn a few things. So we're going to try something. Anyway, we got to get all this taken apart first. So, as I was saying, this is stuck. So, I've been wiggling on it for a while off camera. Went and picked the daughter up from school, FFA thing, had dinner, and I'm back in the shop. Right here is the one that was stuck, with the paint missing right there. This was stuck, and that was kind of stuck. The rest of them were moving. So, now, I can do that. And when you do that, you see this. That's soot, if you don't know. And that soot's coming from the exhaust, and here you have aluminum foil. I don't know that I want to get into that. I'm afraid. Oh no, I really don't want to get into that. These manifolds could end up being cracked, but it's a two-piece exhaust manifold. There's a cone that sits up here, and then you have the main piece, and I'm afraid to look. I'm really afraid to look. But this could explain why I'm getting water down into the engine if I let it set out in the rain. So, we're not here for this right now. We're going to pretend that's not there. Look away from the shiny thing. Over here. Yep, gas tank. Sounds pretty empty. Okay, we're going to focus on the gas tank. But, let me set you down right there, like that. Up in here, we have a muffler clamp. And over here, behind you, is my toolbox. So, I gotta find the right tools while you're not staring at me searching. While I'm having a hard time doing it. Oh. Here it is. No, I can't fit the impact in there, so we'll take the socket and put the oil down. I don't need the oil. And wouldn't you know it, that's the wrong socket anyway. So, come down here. Apparently I had a 9/16. This must be 5/8. No, I'm handicapped. I can't tell the difference. Okay, we go back to 9/16. We try again. Oh, no, there it goes. All right. Make sure you turn that the right way. Huh. Kind of hard turning. I think we're making progress. You hear it squeaking? That means it's really tight. Well, at least rusty tight. And holy moly. Let's see if that's not loose yet. Wonder. Oh, I said make sure it's loose, not tight. I didn't do that either. Oh, you getting close up on my elbow? I even checked to make sure I was going the right way, and I'm not. You gotta be kidding. So a little tighter. Okay, I'm gonna get this off and we'll come back. Well, that's pretty loose. Let's see. But not loose enough. Kind of like fast forward? No? Oh, there. I can net some by hand. Would help if I sprayed oil on it, but I didn't. And there we go. One nice muffler with flipper cap. Set that out of the way. God, I said don't look at that. I don't like, that's bothering me. Oh, that's the muffler clamp. So this is muffler clamp. If you don't know, you got a U-bolt. Here's the clamp part. That's what I was turning. These nuts right here. So clamps that muffler on. Set that off to the side over here. Okay, let's see. I need to find a wrench. Bring you over here. And then we're going to move you down like that. Yeah? Okay. Going to loosen the tank strap. We're getting there. This is all in the way, so just do it by hand. That there. So again, we're doing this because we get stuff plugging the fuel system inside the tank. I end up blowing on this hose. And I keep a screwdriver with me at the show to undo the clamp so I can blow back through the tank to blow whatever's in the way loose. And then it flows. But I'm over that. I want it to be reliable. I mean, I wouldn't even want to take this thing to the parade the way it is. So I'm going to cut you off here, and I'm going to go undo the other side. Then we'll be back. So, got both nuts off. I got this pushed back for now. I can't just go up because it has this loop in here that I don't know if you can see from that far away that goes around the lip of this tank. But this should be loose. No, maybe. Huh. Maybe not. Not sure why, unless there's a... Are you kidding me? Who put one of those there? I thought. Oh, Pete back, man. I didn't think there's anything else holding this on. Should pop right off, I thought. don't even want to budge. Okay. I guess there's a little strap. I'll bring you over here. Apparently that little strap right there is attached up here to the radiator to ensure it doesn't fly away in case these hood latches come undone. So, yeah. Gotta get those off. Sit you down. They have all sorts of... That's too big. So what is this? 3/8? 7/16. What's this? What if they put... I was hoping they didn't put a Phillips or a flathead bolt in there, and they did not. So and I can't tell how that bolt is in there. Well, let's take a look. It's coming. Oh, little carriage bolt. Pan head. It's got a square in it, so that has to fit up inside the radiator somewhere. That way you don't have to have a screwdriver or a wrench on the inside up inside the fan shroud right here. This here is a fan shroud. Fan blade's right there. Don't stick your hand in there when the engine's running, because this won't be here. It'll be gone. All right, I'm gonna go to the other side and get that one done. So let me just say this. I haven't had a U hood off in, I'm not sure, 1999, 2000. I haven't pulled a U hood off. So this whole nose piece comes off with the rest of the hood. That means it's gonna come off past that radiator cap. God, if I don't, oh, there we go. That was on there good. Okay. So a hole from here up's coming up. Well, if it does it when I want it to do it. Oh, I don't want to hurt my ugly paint job. And I don't want to break anything else either. So you can see that whole grill shell and radiator, or the fan shroud, moving. So maybe if I finish this side, but that's rubbing on radiator there. Oh, there we go. I was hung up at the back of the hood on the hood strap on the other side. Maybe now. No. Well, something's hanging on. Dirty. Ooh, didn't like that. Maybe that's what's hung up. I think this might be, it's a two-piece, double layers. Comes down, folds, and goes back. And I think it's, this here is hooked on the shroud. Yeah. And almost pulled back down. Oh, there we go. I had to pull back down on the hood to get that to get unstuck. So I think that's it. I mean, let's see. Let's find out. Set that crooked so it doesn't get caught on nothing else. Lift from the bottom and ta-da! Well, this thing's heavier than it looks. Woo. Hood's flopping around, trying to smash my fingers. All right. Now you can't see me because you can't see me. I can't see you. That makes sense? All right. This, oh, over here. Come on, this way. This is 283 cubic inches of Minneapolis Moline engine. Crankcase, cylinder block from here to here, and then, oh, from here to here, down here, cylinder block, and then from here up is the head to right here, and these are your valve covers right here. Also, if you didn't know already, swing you around over here because you're still on the tripod. This is better. This is better look. So you got engine block from down here by the, can't even see it. Right there. This is your crankcase from here all the way up to here. And then from here up is your head up to there, or your block, cylinder block, excuse me. And then from here up is the head, and you can see this is a split block. I believe up to 1946 they were a solid block. This is all one piece. So was the cylinder block, all one piece. Apparently they're having problems with it, so they decided to split it. So you have two cylinders here, two cylinders here. 1, 2, 1, 2. And somehow that fixed their problem. Presto, changeo, and some other engineering magic, and you got it fixed. So anyway, for those that want to know, these are a 10A4209 head. Not sure what that is for compression, and I'm not going to look it up. So these are the last two bolts on the back of the tank. Here's the dash, the shifter, the hand clutch, if you don't know. I busted these bolts loose with a hand wrench, make sure they weren't rusted stuck. Uh-oh, lose it. Got sucked up into that socket. There we go. That down, and get that down. So we have one item left. Come back over here. Hello, Mr. Belvedere. Mr. Belvedere, that's the Plymouth. If you haven't seen him, there he is. Oh, we got to undo this fuel line. Very important. Don't want to break it. There, that's loose. Okay. That's it. We're loose. Okay, I'll get you put back on the stand and we'll get that tank off. All right, it's a big tank. I don't know what this thing holds. It's big by standards of the 40s and 50s, not by current standards. I mean, my G1000 has a 40-gallon tank. My two Ford's 9000 and 9600, they both have 40-gallon tanks. This is what, 20, I think. Still, it's all steel and all heavy. Oh my gosh! There we go. Oh no! Don't drip on me. Please don't drip on me. I don't want to smell like gas going in the house. Oh, it's spilling. It is spilling. Okay, let's get this out of the way. That is what the tractor looks like without a hood and no fuel tank. And after I got up in here, I'm looking at it. It's like, oh, that's right. They put new wiring harness on this when they repainted it and did the work. But what I found here is the original fuel line. And here they put the rubber hose with the filter and that chunk of hose. This chunk of hose here is what I used to drain the tank. So it's just there to help me. But here is the original piece. And actually, if you look at the paint, there's no paint on the bottom. There is on top. So that goes, oh, went like that. Just like that. And the sediment bowl, I'm sitting on top because I can't, the hose is still there. That connected there, that connected there. Yeah, I can't see if it's dirty. It is a steel line. So I'm going to leave it right there for now. Rusty side up so I don't mess it. Because if I get this fuel tank clean enough, over there, if I get that cleaned out enough, I may be able to go back to original. This is just a dual filter setup. Got the inline filter here to catch everything, which I put on new this summer. And then you have the sediment bowl where all your junk's supposed to float down to the bottom. A lot of the small stuff's getting caught here. Not much is getting past it, so it's doing its job for the most part. But, like I said, we got rust inside this tank that I took off and put over there. Let's go take a look, see what we can see. No, I got to get the gas out of it. I got to get the gas out. Look, you can see they've done work on here. Originally, these necks, this whole tank is a three-piece. You have the top piece, and you got the bottom piece, and here's your welded seam. But also, this neck is soldered into place at the factory. Well, somebody, I don't know if, I mean, I'm sure it came loose because there's the flange for it right there. It's the original flange. So somebody might have soldered it, and this is as nice as they could get it. That's too bad. Not that I'm really good at soldering steel, at least I haven't tried very much. It seems to be sealed up, and I can't see, and neither can you. All right, I need to see about getting that gas out. Let's do that next.